Alright, this is Ubaid on behalf of Electronics, and in this video we're going to figure out the effective marketing segmentation strategies. Okay, now in order for your marketing segmentation, in order for you to segment a market or categorize a market effectively, okay, your market segment should be accessible. So it should be accessible, which means your clients and your suppliers should be accessible. You should be able to reach them. Okay. Does your organization or your business have the capability, okay, to reach your suppliers, your clients, your consumers, either via phone, email, in person, so on and so forth? All right. Now, apart from accessibility, okay, this market segment should be differentiable. Okay. So it should be differentiable. So we talked about categorizing market segments into different groups. Okay, groups based on income, for example, economic factors, okay, geographic factors, so on and so forth. So if the groups are too similar, okay, if the organizations or businesses within those groups are too similar to differentiate, then obviously this is not a good marketing strategy. Okay, so they should be differentiable. They should list clear differences between your groups so that you can target those groups with effective advertising and marketing strategies. Okay, and they should be actionable. Okay, so this is actionable. Now, when it comes to actionable, you have to figure out whether it's practical to execute a marketing segment. Okay, whether it makes sense to execute a market segment, whether it makes sense to categorize different markets into groups. Okay, so it should be based on things like awareness, interest, purchase, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is actionable. Apart from actionable, the group must be measurable. So when you measure your categories or your groups of businesses, when you segment them, okay, you should be able to measure them based on the number of customers they have as well as their revenue. Okay, this is important because if you need to target high value items, you can only target high value items to those customers who have high income. Okay, if you target high value items to customers who have low income, it's not going to be a very effective marketing strategy. Okay, so this is measurable. And last but not least, it should be substantial. What does that mean? Well, the group should be substantial enough. It should be big enough for you to justify the categorization of that group. If the group is too small, let's say you have two organizations or two businesses, two suppliers or two consumers, and you separate those two into individual groups, okay, then you're just wasting your resources to target these groups. Okay, so last but not least, this is substantial. All right, so that would be it when it comes to effective marketing strategies. On behalf of Electronics, this is Ubaid. Have yourself a great day.